Good morning, you guys. It is another beautiful day here in Banff. This morning we are starting out our hike at Peyto Lake. It's about a 1.5 hour drive from Banff. To get to Peyto Lake, it's basically the same route as you would go to get to Jasper National Park. But Jasper is about 3 hours from Banff. We're going to split it in half and probably do some lakes just kind of in between, and then we'll turn around and go back to Banff. But for this hike, you can pretty much drive right up to the parking lot. It's about a 10-minute walk up pretty like a kind of a steep hill, but it is completely paved. Easy walk. It's just a little bit steeper. So we're going to take this short hike up to the top where the overlook is and take a look at this lake, and then there is also an option to walk down to the lake, but I think it's through some woods, pretty rugged, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not. So let's go.
Feel better, stamp it. Watch your steps.
Thank you.
Yep. Careful.
Cat-like reflexes.
Cool.
Here, Walter. Come here.
Ja.
Alright guys, we have just left Peyto Lake and we just arrived at Lake Minnewanka, which is really close to Banff. Sorry about the wind, it is very windy here right now. But Minnewanka is a man-made lake. Granted, it is huge and it is beautiful nonetheless. But there's a lot to do here. It's a very public lake, so they have guided fishing tours, they have boat rentals, hiking, all kinds of stuff here that you can do. It does seem like you can get on the lake with motorized boats as well, kayaks if you like, paddle boards, that type of stuff. So as far as exploration to do, once you get here, there's not a whole lot that you can do except walk around the water's edge a little bit. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to walk around the water's edge here, go down to the dock, and just kind of take in the scenery for a little bit. Two Jacks Lakes is also connected to the bottom of this lake, so if you have time you can stop there as well. It's very beautiful down there, a little bit more blue water than it is here at Minnewanka, so be sure to check that out when you guys go back. Alright guys, we are just getting back to our hotel. We had an awesome day up in the mountains. We got to see 3 different lakes, Peyto, Minnewanka, and also 2 jacks. But out of the 3, I definitely recommend doing the drive to Peyto. That lake is absolutely beautiful. As you guys can see from the videos, it looks like kind of like a little wolf or a dog or whatever you want to call it, but it is absolutely worth the drive. There's a little trail that kind of goes down below the actual overlook, and you can get better views from down there. So definitely recommend going to that one. For right now, we have dinner reservations at 7 tonight up on the gondola. It's about 3 o'clock right now, so we're gonna go walk into town and grab a snack to kind of hold us over, and then we'll be going up in the gondola and having some dinner from up there. Beautiful views. Thank you.
Have a good time.
In the body.
Yeah, whatever side you think. This side?
You just got done saying.
Quite difficult, was it? I use the controller. Awesome, guys.
You straight ahead there, having a career with that. Good morning, you guys. It is our last full day here in Banff, and this morning we have elected to drive up to Immerse Lake. Now this lake is actually part of the Yoho National Park. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive up from Banff, but it is a beautiful drive all the way here. You got mountains all in your views. We saw some bears coming in this morning alongside the railroad tracks. There's a beautiful river that runs alongside the highway too, that you guys can kind of like stop and take a look at as you're driving as well. And as you guys can see, this is another beautiful lake here in Banff. I highly recommend you guys do this one as well. It's about a 5.3 kilometer circuit all the way around with some more strenuous hikes that you guys can go to up top as well if you prefer. But the 5.3 kilometer hike down here at the bottom is fairly easy. It is a paved walkway, so highly recommend it. And just like some of the other lakes here in Banff, this seems to be a very popular one for kayaking, canoeing, that type of stuff. You can actually rent a canoe for about $90, I believe, is what they rent them out for, up to 3 people, or you can bring your own inflatable paddleboard or kayak or whatever it is, and you can put in here as well. So I would love to do that, but we're kind of a little bit short on time, and definitely not paying $90 for a kayak. So but it is an option if you're here, and what better view that you can have to kayak in or paddleboard in than this right behind me. So alright guys, well that is that. A beautiful stroll around Immerse Lake. It'll take you about an hour and a half to get around the 3.2 miles around this lake, but it is very beautiful. The first half of the lake is paved. The second half is over some tree roots, some man-made like little wood structures and some logs and stuff like that, but not difficult at all. There are a few tiny uphills. But overall, beautiful stroll around the lake. So if you have a couple hours to spend, you want to come up here, walk around a beautiful lake. It's not very strenuous at all. And like I said, right now it is beautiful weather. So for right now, we are going to make our way back to the vehicle. And then we're going to head back down to Banff and probably grab a bite to eat, see what we can get into there. We only have a few hours left in our day. We'll probably have to leave Banff about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight to be back in Calgary for our flight tomorrow morning. So not sure what else we're gonna get into today, but we're gonna bring you guys along with us and find out.
Heads up, boys!
Pros. All right, guys, we are back in Calgary, just getting settled in at our hotel. It was about an hour and a half drive down here. We do have an early departure tomorrow, about 5:45 or 6:45 in the morning. So we will be calling it quits tonight. I hope you guys all enjoyed Banff. It is a phenomenal place. I hope you guys can take the time to visit it. We did 5 days here, and it was absolutely phenomenal every single day. The weather was absolutely perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. So as always, I will link everything that we did in the description box below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, show me some love, and I hope you guys really enjoyed Banff as much as I did. I hope to come back one day, but for now, it is a bucket list thing that we checked off, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks everybody for watching.